up, devils? It's 6 a.m. You know what time it is. It's fucking devil time, god damn it. And the devils I'm going to be responding to today are actually the ones I was actually really looking forward to. This one is some more fucking Blake Crush, god damn it. So on the video, Blake Crush story. Pull up the comments and I did skim them, see if there's any questions to kind of decipher how long this is going to be or not. But yeah, when I first recorded that video, I was kind of like hoping you guys would comment and who even remember, because I totally fucking forgot about it. I forgot who was it. Was it Life Eternal or who asked about the story? I forget who it was, but I was definitely looking for it. I was like, oh shit, I totally forgot about that. So it's kind of off the whim, and I was like, I wonder how many people remember that or saw those shirts, or hell, even bought the goddamn shirts. So kind of find out here, see who all left comments in here. So here the fuck we go, god damn it. First one from, seems like it's always in there, cardiac arrest. I remember when he originally got convicted, that mugshot was the talk of the local scene around here. Yeah, I can see that. To be honest, he was always cool to me, just never had any business contact, etc. Yeah, he might be the coolest guy in the world, but just, fucked up, you know what I mean? Dark Hymns from the Cold North. Is this more of a comment? There's 37 total comments, so I can't read everything. It just seems like he's commenting on what he heard about the Blake side, so it's about the same thing. Oh, it seemed like it was Life Eternal. So what did he say? It's thanks for the reply as always. Yeah, I guess it was his reply. Shit, I remember that, huh? Yeah, man, junkies will do some crazy stuff for some cash. Got that right. I remember those Blake Crush shirts. That's quite the memory. Malevolent Creation is beyond underrated. I love the Stillbirth record, as I do. You got any of the classic Finnish death metal bands in the collection? Yeah, I mean, I do. Like I said, what I like, you know what? I think I forgot to mention too. Like, probably one of my favorite Finnish albums of all time is Amorphous Tales from a Thousand Lakes. Even though that's kind of the more like progression album that they're changing, there's death metal with all the fucking other instruments. I just love that record and the songs and how different it was. Everything after Tales from the Lakes, I didn't like it. Tales from a Thousand Lakes, I didn't like it at all. But the stuff before, like Privilege of Evil EP and stuff, I have all that. I do like that stuff, but Tales is definitely my favorite. And then the Abhorrence from Finland. I have what I have by that is the was it Savart? Not Savart Records. Who did the maybe it was Savart. It was one of the whoever did the reissue LP with all their demos and 7 inches, did a CD and LP. And I have for sure an LP. I might even have the CD. I have that, and then a lot of the other classic Finnish shit that came out of time. One of my favorite releases I would show it is a bootleg of the Demigod demos. Demigod demos. Those are some of my favorite demos of all time. That's another band actually for the one video I did. Demos better than the first album. Demigod by far. Personally, I think the Demigod album is a fucking snooze fest. I didn't like it at all. I think it's just more generic fucking boring death metal when it came out. But the demos were fucking great. There's a double LP and it has all of them in their entirety. I highly recommend go to get that. Came out about 5 years ago, maybe now or so. They came in through Hells. They sold out right away. But I have one of those, and that is definitely my favorite. So I have that, and definitely some of the classic 7 inches. I'm forgetting which ones. I have to flip on some of the early 90s one. But yeah, I mean, a decent amount of Finnish shit. The Sentence, the first album, have that. CDLP. Drawing some other blanks. But yeah, I mean, I have all this stuff that I like for the most part. I at least have something by it, you know. Spraying Wounds, Malevolent Creation rules. First saw them in 91. Oh, man, an old devil here, and that's a fucking great time to have been around. Fuck. I was only 6 years old playing with fucking He-Man dolls. And I'm going to see them on the upcoming 2022 tour with Narcotic Wasteland. Yeah, actually, they're supposed to come to Cleveland, I heard, I think it's next month, April. And I looked at it, it's at the Now That's Class Club, which I'm not a fan of that club, but, gotta do what you gotta do. The show's at. But I will. It's on a fucking like Wednesday night or some shit too, which I fucking hate that. But I've only seen Malevolent Creation once. I'm a huge Malevolent Creation fan, and from what I was told, they're playing the entire Retribution album, their second album, which that's probably my favorite album by them. So I gotta fucking go. So I will be there unless I get fucked in. So any of you devils in the Cleveland scene, if you're going to the Malevolent Creation, and I think it's April. I think it's like April 24th or some shit. On Wednesday, Now That's Class. If you go and I'm not there, that means J-Dog got fucking butt fucked in the ass because he's definitely planning on going. The only way he's not going, that means something important came up. And I don't mean something fucking stupid like, had the sniffles or anything dumb like that. Like actually something major came up. Has the guy from Solstice now. Oh, yeah, which guy's that? And I heard he does a good job. Rest in peace, Brett. Yeah, that was one of my big things. I've never met Brett singing for from Malevolent Creation. Never seen them, never met them. And that was actually on my bucket list for a while. When guys asked like bands, the main bands I want to see, and the main ones I always bring up now is the two that come to mind is Hemorrhage and Destroyer 666. Definitely Hemorrhage being number one. Destroyer 66 would have been equal, but it's the fact that it's the whole lineup's totally different. I think it's just who's the only original. I think this is just KK Warslop, the original member. Still want to see him, but it wouldn't be as cool if it was 10 years ago. But also on my bucket list when he was alive was always, I would say, Malevolent Creation with Brett singing, because I've only seen him with what's his face, Kyle. Is his name Kyle from Hey Plow? Kyle Simmons, is that his name? Simmons or some shit like that. Sings for Hey Plow, and he sang on Malevolent Creation, The Will It Kill, and the what is it, War Call album, I believe. Oh, and then his first band, Sickness, which that disc is fucking great too. Search it out. I don't know if we have any more in stock, guys, but look it up because I didn't know until it came out. I got my copy about 1 or 2 years ago. The band is called Sickness, and there's a disc, I think either Vic Records put it out or Mementi Mori or Dark Symphonies, one of them. It's their album plus their demos, basically everything Sickness did. It was Kyle's first band, and I fucking loved it. I didn't even know it was him. I just looked, oh, this looks like good early 90s shit, and put it on. And I was like, this is fucking awesome. So highly recommend it. Check the disc. We've had it a few times where we've got like 5 or 6 copies and they sell out, got a restock, etc. a few times. I think we might have got more recently. I don't know. Check the site. But if you haven't heard it, I highly, you're going to, if you like, especially like the Malevolent Creation albums with him on it, Kyle singing, you're going to fucking love it. Promise. You can't go wrong with it. It's a great disc. Where the fuck did you love? God damn it. Here we go. Metal Musician 6996. Comments everything. God damn it. All the fucking regular devils recognize them. My morning dose of J-Dog. Awesome. I always find it funny. Like, I wonder, like, which one of you guys actually watch these at 6 a.m. when I post them? Like, leave it in the goddamn comments. Like, you up? Like, what are you doing up at 6 a.m.? You just getting ready for work, brushing your teeth, eating breakfast, doing your morning cardio. Hopefully, you're doing your goddamn morning cardio like I told you to do. Listen to this. Put it in there. I'm just kind of curious, like, who's excited to watch me at 6 a.m. It's just fucking funny, but cool as fuck. Looking forward to Divine Empire HH release. Absolutely. Underrated band for sure. Absolutely. 10 out of fucking 10. That is up there with the motherfucking greats. So that's another one. When Divine Empire Redemption LPs come in, Devils, you gotta fucking get it. Can't go to your grave without it. I'm telling you, you're missing out if you don't fucking have that. Question. Since you're a big Deicide fan, have you checked out the Amon album Liar and Wait with that Eric and Brian did a while back? It's a lot more technical on Deicide, but I think you'd like it. I haven't checked it out because I remember when it came out, I was actually thinking about buying it. It was fucking weird though. Didn't they self-release it? And they were selling it only on their website, and it was super weird. Like they were like asking for like $30 a CD, or maybe it was $25 a CD postage pay. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck charges $30 for a new CD or $25? Even if it's postage paid, if it's in the U.S., it only costs like, well, nowadays with everything going up, it's probably $3 of this, but back then for sure, like $2.25 or so to ship a CD. So recorded everything, a CD to press 1,000, that costs you $1. Okay, they probably did their own recording. Say they're recording fucking whatever. I mean, their average cost of their disc might have been at most fucking $5. Shipping on top, $7. You're selling them for $25, $30. That was crazy. So I never bought it from that. I know I heard a song or two on YouTube. If I'm not mistaken, I didn't think it sucked. It kind of reminded me of Diabolic in a sense, and it was kind of like, more of the, kind of like Florida death metal, but I never gave it a true chance. I definitely didn't think it sucked, but I wasn't like blown away by it. Don't they have like a second album out now too? Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I mean, all the stuff they were in Deicide. I mean, definitely if I had a choice, I mean, even though I do like the later Deicide albums, I would prefer the original Deicide lineup, like if the 4 of them together. By the way, if any of you guys, did I ask in another video? Maybe I did, and I didn't post it. If anybody knows what happened, why the Hoffman brothers left, I've heard that it's because it was money-wise, but if anyone knows the actual story, not guessing games, I'm pretty sure of this. Like, if you actually truly know what the reason is, I'm nothing else. I'm just kind of curious because I've always kind of wondered. Because even like when Reaper did the interview with Glenn for Hellcast or whatever you wanted to call it, the Reaper Metal Channel or whatever, I was actually supposed to do the interview, but I've told you guys all the story. I was out of town. I was in Vegas, so couldn't cancel. You're on Glenn's time, right? So Reaper did it, but he said he asked Glenn, is there anything you don't want to talk about or whatever? He said, he's like, everything's fair game except the Hoffman brothers. I don't want to talk about it. So I don't know if there's kind of like, you know what I mean? So I don't really know what the full story is. I just heard that they didn't agree with Eric's deal or they wanted more money because they wrote songs or whatever. But definitely be curious because I remember when they did leave the band, I was kind of bummed. I'm like, oh shit, how different is it going to be now? And then was it the first album went down? Was that Stench Redemption? I'm trying to think what was the first one that came out. And that album I like, it's got Jack Owens and shit on it, but it was just like, the reason it wasn't, it was different. Like you had like, Ralph from Vital Remains, and it just like, not that it just didn't sound like Deicide for the most part. I still liked the album, and I thought it was The only song on there I didn't like was the song Desecration. I thought that was a boring song. All in all, though, I liked it. I just thought, like, it's like, yeah, some of these parts don't feel like Deicide. It feels more like Vital Remains and just a different band. So I was definitely bummed when the Hoffman brothers were kicked out of the band. From Go Man, Blake Crush shirts are legendary. I agree. Any thoughts on where war metal could go in an original way? Like, do you think Doom/war metal would work, or maybe melodic war metal? Yeah, that could work. Shit, someone start a band, do that. I mean, fucking at least there'll be something different for a goddamn change. I mean, how about some melodic war metal? That'd be kind of cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, something like fucking blasphemy in a sense, but maybe with some melodies. That might be kind of cool. You know what I mean? Combining something that, to my knowledge, I've never heard anybody do that yet. So people are always looking for original ideas. So start it up, devils. You'd be the first to do it. Another guy saying how fucking ripping Divine Empire is. Derek Roddy on drums and also on Hate Eternal. Got that right, brah. First Hate Eternal too, yeah. Whatever. The second album's King of All Kings. First one is drawing a blank. First album, Conquering the Throne. God damn it, fucking like I said, I draw blanks like a motherfucker when I'm doing these videos live. I'm not going back and editing it. You get all the fucking the thought process. But anyways, yeah, the first Hate Eternal is fucking great. I remember when King of Kings came out. I liked the title track, and the rest of them, I'm like, what the fuck? These songs all sound the same, so I was really disappointed. But Conquering the Throne, I saw them when they toured for that, and that was all they had. And yeah, especially the drum and shells, it's fucking great. Saw them on that tour. Bought a long sleeve shirt in the back that said "My vision is my religion." That's one of the lines from from one of the songs. And yeah, great fucking album. Probably my favorite song on the album is "Dogma Condemned." Fantastic fucking album. Nobody ever talks about it. Honestly, anything after King of Kings, I never listened to because I thought I just never listened to it because I literally thought King of Kings. I was so disappointed. Like I said, I thought the title track was great. All the rest, I'm like, this it doesn't suck. It just all sounds the fucking the same. I was like, I literally can't tell these songs apart whatsoever. So I was really disappointed by it. And I never listened to anything since. I don't think the third album is. I forget what that even one it is, but never listened to it. Let me know. Is it better than King of Kings? Is it actually not repetitive as fuck? From Layla Lover 90, he's just asking if I heard the Corpse Grinder project. I think the reason I'm kind of like glossing over this because I think I answered our previous video, so I might not have posted it yet. I have, and just like 2 songs on YouTube. Hopefully, we'll get the albums in. I can listen to a full length because I listen to shit on the computer and stuff. I just don't think it's an honest listen. I don't know. It's like it's not the same atmosphere. It's not like out in the fucking open. You know what I mean? Just with stupid little headphones on or on your muffly ass fucking computer phone, you know what I mean? A computer microphone, and I don't know. I just don't think that's an honest listen. But I'll give shit just to get a quick fucking preview. And yeah, I thought it was good. The 2 songs I heard, and I'll definitely listen to the full length album. I'll probably pick it up. LP would be cool too. I thought the cover was cool. From Eric G, yeah, finally Hate Plow getting some love. He knows what's up. Hate Plow guys don't have that. Like I said, I would love Hells to do both albums on vinyl too. Great fucking band. From Mizothea666, also questions all the time. A question not related to this video, but rather a callback to a Hellcast episode where you guys discuss the concept of extreme music. What is the earliest record you would label as extreme? Earliest album I would consider extreme. Never really thought about that. That's a pretty good question. So let's clarify it first. Let's just do albums because people might be like, oh, well, this demo or whatever came. So only albums. I think the most obvious people might say Venom, but I don't think that's extreme. I mean, I think my dad might think Venom's okay. Because my dad doesn't, he always like, that fucking screaming demon, fucking headbanging shit. Like, he doesn't like he likes to make Maiden and Priest, but that's like it. You know what I mean? He likes like classic rock. But I could see him being like, if you put on Venom, like, yeah, this is okay. So if that's kind of my gauge, if it's extreme. Like, if he even thinks it's okay, then it's not extreme. Merciful Fate, same thing. I don't think he would be like getting out his wallet to buy either of those, but he'd be like, this is acceptable. So yeah, I wouldn't consider those extreme as much as I love Venom. Merciful Fate. I've told you guys for years. I'd always say Merciful Fate was my all-time favorite band. When I really did the math and shit like that, I'm like, it's probably Cannibal Corpse actually, but Merciful Fate is like, if they're not my all-time favorite band, they're the top like 3. You know what I mean? So that's not taking anything away from them. But I would, as far as extreme, just music albums, I would say probably the first Bathory, right? That's 84. That, and then probably Possessed 7 Churches, because that was 85. So I'd consider those extreme. Metallica, no, I just consider Metallica was kind of like, not extreme, just like Kill 'Em All was just a fucking great metal album. Some people be like, oh, this is fast, but I wouldn't consider that extreme. It was definitely, it still might have been appealing to your mom. Slayer, kind of same thing. This is just jamming awesome fucking thrash. So I wouldn't really consider that extreme. Just great fucking metal. As far as extreme, like what the fuck are these vocals? What are these beats? Oh man, I don't like this. This is fucking disgusting. Like probably what appalling at the time. Yeah, I'd probably say the very first extreme metal record as far as albums. Yeah, first one come to mind. I'd have to say probably Bathory. You guys know of anything? What do you guys think? Is there something prior to Bathory that I'm not thinking of? Like an actual album that you consider extreme? Again, not just good metal. Just like, well, do metal black metal. Quite frankly, do metal black metal. It's not extreme, man. It's kind of like it's like a step above Motorhead. But fucking, I know 80-year-old geezers that like Motorhead. It's not extreme. It's good metal. It's legendary metal status, but it's not extreme music. It's not extreme form of music by any means. So yeah, I would say Bathory. What do you guys think? From let's have a question. Here's a goddamn question. From Ami Chiron. Sorry if I'm butchering that there, brah. Fucking love Malevolent Creation. Any opinions of the following bands? Lucifer, Antaeus, Our Penance, and Anil Nathgoth. I found Our Penance to be solid. Lucifer is underrated as hell too. It's all bands that we sell. I know I've listened to each one of them. Kind of like nothing stood out to me. And Antaeus was first. Cut Your Flesh and Worship Satan. Is that the main one? Or maybe it was either that one or the Day Principality. It's what I've actually heard probably more than once. I thought it was just all okay background tunes. Nothing I'd go out and buy. Don't think it sucked. I could see why someone would like it, but it was kind of like, well, I heard it was much later. I was like, yeah, it's okay. But we've carried it all. We sold it. And I know I've definitely put it on at the shop in the background and thought it was okay. Looking for more goddamn questions, guys, or something I can comment with. Oh, here's a guy that kind of agrees. I forgot about this. I threw in there. El Necron. Laugh out loud. Totally true about bands claiming about being around for X amount of time when they take 5, 10, 20 years break. Exactly. No one actually guys didn't comment too much on that. Let me know. Like, what is the acceptable amount of time to be gone before where it kind of like starts docking from the totality of years that you've been around? So, for example, like, in my opinion, the Misfits, they claim they've been around. So when did Static Age come out? Wasn't that like 77 or their demo was 77? Let's just say 77 for sake of it. I think it was something around there. So they would claim, I know they would claim this. I'm sure Jerry O is walking around, flexing his shoulders. Fuck yeah, man. He's been around with 77 and now. Was that 45 years? 77. What the fuck was that? Is that 45 years? Sounds about right? About 45 years? So I guarantee you, yeah, Misfits been around 45 years. No, you haven't. You left in 84 and you came back. I think it was 97 was American Cycle, right? That's 13 years. So in my opinion, that 13 years gets docked because you guys were gone. You weren't doing shit. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Going to church, fucking working a day job, whatever the fuck you're doing, you weren't doing the Misfits. So in my opinion, 45 minus 13, you're down to fucking, was it 35? You're down to 32 years. Still an impressive amount of time to be around, but you've been around 32 years. Archgoat, same thing. What did they go? They left in what, 92? And when they come back in like 2005, let's say, 13 years. So we've been around since I'm sure they say 89. Let's just say 1990. Keep it simple. 1990. That's 32 years. Been around 32 years, devils. They haven't. They bet. Yeah, that's 32 minus fucking 13 again. What is that? 22. Been around 19 years. Been around 19 years. Well, not 32. That's how my mindset works. What do you guys think? So what is the Excel? For example, if there's only been a year in between albums, then you don't dock that because shit takes time. I would say the max you can kind of be gone to where shit starts getting docked is 5 years with a good excuse under your fucking belt. That's mine. What do you guys think though? What is the acceptable amount of years before it starts getting docked from the fucking amount of time you've been around? I see some Destroyer 666 talk from Ian Ravenscroft. Hey, Ian, where you been, man? You've been ordering from us since like day one. I mean, I've seen you guys. I think I haven't seen your name in a little while, but yeah, you've been ordering from us for fucking almost the beginning of Hell's Days, if I remember correct. Seen your name for years. Hey, J-Dog, did you hear or see that Goat or Wirax Records from China just released a Destroyer 666 live LP from 1998? Oh, fuck, no, I didn't. But some sick tracks on there, man. And they did a picture disc of it. It sounds like it's a fucking bootleg, which is even better to me. But that shit sold out quick. But you know that it's going to be on eBay or Discogs for $100. It sounds like it. Or some poser going to sell it. Anyways, been supporting Hells for years. years later, man. Yeah, man. I've seen your order for fuck. I mean, I think a legitimate 20 years, something around there forever. That's for sure. I mean, you're definitely one of the names that come to my mind when people say who's been ordering from you the longest. You're definitely one of them. No, I didn't see that. That sounds like a fucking live 1998 Destroyer 66 bootleg. Uh, which I definitely wanted if it does. Whether it came, you said it came from China, fucking Brazil, South America, Europe. Don't regardless where it's from. I definitely would like to have that. I did not know about that. I will keep my eyes peeled. But yeah, it sounds like if it's sold out real quick, yeah, it's probably going to be $100 eBayer. But I will keep my eyes peeled because I would be 100% for that, especially if it sounds good too. But yeah, that's pretty cool. If it's a bootleg, I don't think Destroyer 666 has any bootlegs. They're due. They're one of the greats. Again, if you're one of the greats, you get bootleg. That's the way it goes. If you don't get bootleg, you ain't up there with the fucking greats. Cannibal Corpse has bootlegs. Morbid Angel has bootlegs. Deicide has bootlegs. Iron Maiden has bootlegs. Venom has bootlegs. Merciful Fate has bootlegs. Black Sabbath has bootlegs. There's a reason. So yeah, fucking Destroyer 66 now has their first bootleg. That's fucking awesome. Dude. Guy Jay Deacon's fucking hilarious in the Blade Crush shirt. It was pretty goddamn funny. From Jacob Brockman, do you have any favorite horror movies? And do you think heavy metal and horror movies go hand in hand? I personally don't think they go hand in hand, other than kind of lyrical content, because I'm not a big movie. And it's not that I'm not a big horror movie guy. I'm just not a big movie guy in general. I mean, I like movies, don't get me wrong, like anybody, but to put it in perspective, how often I watch actual movies, like sit down and watch a fucking movie. Did we go to the movie theater? I'm trying to think. We might have gone to the movie theater once this year in 2022. I'm recording this in March of 2022. If we did, I saw one movie this year. I didn't watch a single movie this year at home. Not one. Not about one. So yeah, I either saw one or zero movies in the year 20. We're 3 months in. Not very often. As far as favorite horror movies, oh dude, I mean like yeah, I like when it comes to horror movies, I keep saying I'm a fucking poser. I don't know any of these B-rated horror underground horror movies that all you guys fucking know. I'm completely out of the loop with that shit. I was always just a music guy. I never followed it. So, I like like the Nightmare on Elm Streets, Texas Chainsaw Massacres. I like the movie House a lot. The very first House. I know that's I guess a little bit more of an underground one. A later 2000s movie I went over to see in the theater that I thought was really good was 30 Days, 30 Nights. What is that what it's called? 30 Days a Night, the vampire movie in Alaska. I thought that was really good. Um, horror movies. Drawing a blank, but I mean, yeah, nothing like super like underground elaborate. Like you guys, like I said, think I'm a total fucking mainstream poser when it comes to horror movies. I'm the first one to admit it. I am. So, like I said, quite a few comments on these guys. So keep them fucking coming. From Cannon Bickle, gotta read off the Cannon Bickle one, man. It's been around forever. Where's the line for distinguishing genres? Do you think that black metal should encompass depressive suicidal black metal, war metal, atmospheric black metal, etc.? Or do you think specific distinctions are useful in a world with a million different sounding bands? Blake Judd stole money from me during there you go, from the Ascension Monument Media fiasco 4 or 5 years ago. The only reason I even bought from him was because he was backed by NWA. Judd is a world class church. See, there you go. It's another guy that got fucking ripped off. There you go. As far as like, yeah, I see the point of like labeling shit, as the war black metal, the depressive black metal, because if you're reading a description, it gives you an idea of what it is. But I can see if you're new to the extreme metal and you're trying to get into it, you're buying stuff. I could see if you're not too familiar with any of it, how it's becoming very confusing very fucking fast. An outsider coming in with what the fuck, depressive black metal, the depressive suicidal black metal, the war cult black metal, to fucking melodic black metal. You got brutal death metal, you got traditional death metal, melodic death metal. Like the outside of it, what the fuck is the difference? Like, yeah, we kind of know guys that have been in it for years. So I see both sides. I mean, maybe don't get too carried away because hell, it might get to the point where even we get confused. But I understand it from a description point of view. But if I see suicidal, depressive black metal, I already kind of know going in. Okay, there's a very high likelihood I'm not going to like this, and I have a pretty goddamn good idea what it sounds like too. Not to say that it's definite and that's a guaranteed, but I have a pretty goddamn good idea going in what I'm getting into. Just like if I hear it's brutal early 2000s slamming death metal, sludgy slamming death metal, whether I like it or not is irrelevant. I have a pretty goddamn good idea what it's going to fucking sound like before I even hear it. So that description already kind of told me a lot. So kind of lets you weed out the bullshit of what you want to check out and not check out because you're like, fuck. I'm like, if I ever see in the description fucking stoner metal, I don't even check it out. Like I can't stand any stoner shit I've heard. It's boring as fuck to me. That's just me. Some people love it. Like bands like Sleep and shit, people love. But to me, that's an automatic no go. I'm just like, puts me to fucking sleep. So I just know, too much to listen to. I ain't got time to check this out. Good chance, very, very high likelihood I'm not gonna like it. Another fucking essay here, but not really a question. And I think we're down to the fucking last one from Ricky J. Hey J Dog, what are some member changes that have made the band sound better? Oh shit, that's actually a really good question. Probably fucking could have done that as a one-off. Band members that have made the band sound better. You know what? Speaking of Malevolent Creation, I loved when Dave Koolross did drums on. I think he just did drums on two albums, right? The Fine Art of Murder and Envenomed, which I'm a huge fan of those two albums. I don't know if I'm not. I don't know if it made the band better or not, but I don't know. I really liked when he played drums for the fucking band. So possibly that. Newer members. It was older a band that I thought did make better, but he's some member changes. Yeah, I guess you just said member changes. Doesn't have to be new. So made that Dave. Also drummer wise, Dying Fetus. I think when Kevin Talley played with drums with them, that was the best. I thought I loved Kevin's drums. So like Killing on Adrenaline, Destroy the Opposition. Those are my favorite full lengths, and I think it's primarily not primarily, but very good reasons because it's him. Thought his drums were by far the best of all members. So I think Dying Fetus, Kevin Talley, made the band better. Hmm, that's a pretty goddamn good question. For me, I could see why someone look at, but I think I because I heard first. For me, Marduk with Legion singing. I do love the first. Was it three albums without? Those are the Unlights, Dark Endless, and the Opus Nocturne. Yeah, Dark Endless, Those are the Unlight, Opus Nocturne. Yeah, all those. So it's just three albums without. So he starts singing on the fourth album. Um, I love those first three albums without him singing, but the Legion albums were my favorite. So I wouldn't say that made it better, but for me it was better just because like Panzer Division Marduk's my favorite album. But to those other albums, Defense, I don't want to say they're less because, for example, if somebody was around when Dark Endless came out and they heard that first, they're like, that's the best Marduk album. I would totally understand why they would think that. And there's a very good chance I would have thought that too if I heard that first. But I heard Panzer Division Marduk first. So that was my favorite. So I guess for me, Legion. But I can not going to say on paper that makes it better because I can understand why someone would think the first couple singers are better. But so for me, Marduk, with Legion. Yeah, it's tough because usually when bands change members, it usually gets worse, huh? At least in my opinion, for the most part. Fucking better. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. That's all that's come to my mind. Yeah, because all bands when they change members and shit, I think for 99 times out of 100, it got fucking worse. Um, I mean, I can shit if you bands that got worse than change member. I can sit here and name bands all day long, right? So yeah, let me go. When bands change members that made the band better, like let me know what you guys think because those are the only ones that come to mind for me personally. I can't really think of anyone else. I guess kind of too is Nunslaughter in a sense. I think when Jim Sadis entered the band for years, I thought Jim was always an original member, but he's not. He came in. I think he came in '95. Which demo did he come on? Was it the Face of Evil demo? Was his first release? I think it was the Face of Evil demo. I could be wrong on that. I think it was Face of Evil. But the first four demos, whatever, he's not on. And I think the band did get better. Although they didn't have any releases prior to him, like they didn't have a full length or anything. But I think when he entered the band, the stuff got better. So kind of that, kind of Nunslaughter as well. Um, yeah, those are the ones that kind of come on. Let me know, guys. Well, who fucking do you think was better though when member changes? Yeah, I can't think of anyone else. So gotta leave the shit. I want those goddamn comments anyway, so we keep them fucking videos coming every goddamn day at 6 a.m. You know how we do it over here. So leave them in there, and we'll discuss that fucking topic and whatever the fuck else I discuss. Kind of forget what I would talk about. Some more Blake Crush, whatever. Leave them in there, goddamn, like we always do. And I'll see you later on the next one. Later.